Ireland is exactly what you might expect. Green, yes, very green, a lot of green, cool and wet, sometimes cold and wet. Sure, Ireland is also a lot of what you might not expect. Whatever it is you expect, you will probably find much more, a whole lot more. More green, more rain, more fun. On an Irish back road, you can see my beard's getting a little longer, heading toward the ferry up ahead. You can probably see the water. It's very windy today, probably 60 degrees. It's not too bad. I was starting to imagine myself as a crusty old Ernest Hemingway on the dock here with all the boats, the pretty blue boats and white boats and tan and gray boats and the choppy waters. I just felt like getting a cigar and smoking it, or a pipe, stuffing some tobacco down in the pipe real hard and lighting it and being like a sailor, like an Ernest Hemingway kind of sailor out in the blue waters, just sailing on my boat and enjoying the weather. Heck, I could just see myself and these old dogs all over the place. If I just had a weenie or two to toss to these dogs, they would have loved it. They would have been my friends forever. Here, boy, have a weenie. Here, come here, boy. Let me give you this weenie. Yeah, and so I could even just like chunk a rock or a piece of bacon out into the water, or a little small floaty object, and the dog would jump and go chase it. Yeah, you can see it kind of gets to you. You start, but you tend to talk with an Irish accent too. The more you're in Ireland, the more you want to talk with the Irish accent. Yeah, fella. But the dog, he didn't drown. I grabbed him by the collar, pulled him out, and he shook all the water off and ran off into the woods. Did you bring the selfie stick, baby?
Yes, it's in the car.
Oh, it's in the car. Okay. The missing selfie stick.
Yes.
All our pictures. In the forest of green, moss everywhere. All the trees had moss, all the rocks had moss. There were lots of rocks everywhere, all over the ground. And it was getting dark, and everybody kept walking further and further into the woods, down the trails, and I'm thinking, okay, people, it's getting dark out here. As soon as it gets dark, we don't have a flashlight. We're not going to be able to see the trails and find our way back. But, everybody was having fun. We found this little gnome tent, or homeless guy tent, or whatever, out in the woods, built out of sticks. It was kind of a lean-to tent. And everybody had to get their picture taken inside the tent. Let's crawl in and take our picture. I don't blame them. Inside the tent, it looked like a forest. It was upside down. It was huge, and even lit more, had more light coming. It was like heavenly. Just kidding. I had my camera upside down. But the footage, it was just too cool to throw away. I thought it looked pretty cool. But anyway, Yar took her turn inside the tent with her little bear hat on. It's a good thing there's no bugs or snakes or tiny rodents out there to pounce on her. That little hat, it scared them to death. Yeah, we were pretty lucky. Nobody slipped off a rock into the lake. Nobody got drenching wet. Nobody slid down a ravine. Nobody fell off a cliff. You know, nobody had a branch fall from a tree and jab through their neck. You know, it was a perfect trip. Well, I had fun. I hope you had fun. Did you have fun? Well, I'm just working on my narration, working on my blogs. Everybody, thank you for watching. You'll see more. I took a lot of video. See ya.